At Long Island Cablevision, our goal is to give you the best service possible, the widest selection of programming in a format tailored to your needs. We know that some of our customers have expressed concern over the adjustment of prices for service and equipment taking effect in January. We just wanted to address these concerns by reminding you that Cablevision continues to provide excellent value for your dollar. With 80 channels currently on your cable box, most customers pay less than $1.50 a month per channel, with reception far better than those clumsy old rabbit ears. And for people who say the Cablevision lineup lacks variety, we'd like to answer that by taking a channel-by-channel stroll across the dial, including some of the new options and lineups coming to cable in 2003. For example, channels 2, 4, and 7 are still the three major networks, while channel 5, 9, and 11 remain Fox, UPN, and WB11. Yes, they were free before cable, but now they're in color. Channel 6 brings you the movies of home box office, and such original programming as Sex and the City, 6 Feet Under, and The Sopranos. Under the new schedule terms, HBO is no longer part of basic cable or the Optimum plan, but you can purchase a $25 Gold plan, which entitles you to get Home Box Office, Home Box Office 2, and Home Box Office 3, which shows the same movies as Home Box Office 2, only 5 minutes later. So if you miss the start of a movie by 5 minutes, you can catch it from the beginning. For a small additional surcharge, you have the option of adding HBO 4, which shows the same movies as HBO 2 and HBO 3, only 10 minutes later and in letterbox format. Cablevision will continue to carry such news and public affairs outlets as the Financial News Network, MSNBC, CNBC, CNN, and the brand new FNN, the Fictional News Network, which will be devoted to White House press conferences. Of course, we'll be keeping the Weather Channel, and you'll be happy to know that we're expanding its range to include animated graphics for patchy fog, dew points, and snane. To help close Cablevision's budget gap, cost-cutting measures have been instituted at News 12 Long Island. They'll still offer the same great coverage of local news, but for a smaller geographic area, specifically Sunrise Highway between Rockville Center and Baldwin, but not counting North Rockville Center or Eastern Baldwin. Also, the female newscasters on News 12 will now look less like Billy Joel's ex-girlfriend and more like Billy Joel. Public television stations WNET and Long Island's WLIW remain on the dial, though to cover cuts in grant funding, Sesame Street will now be brought to you by the letter L, by the number 3, and by the beer Budweiser. We want you to know that despite the belt-tightening at Cablevision, we're committed to making the unreadable daily schedules on Channel 14 even more complex. Channel 17 will continue to carry metro traffic and weather for our dozens and dozens of viewers who have televisions in their cars. The very popular Discovery Channel and Food Network will merge into one channel in which celebrities find and admire rare species and then eat them. Nostalgia buffs can still get their fix on TV Land, Nickelodeon, the Game Show Network, and the Soap Channel. And be sure to look for our brand new Test Patterns channel. We bring back old favorites, such as the Indian Chief, the American Flag, and my favorite, those wacky rainbow color bars. MTV will continue to offer its mix of videos and original programming, including the new reality series, Love That Ronnie. Laugh with former President Ronald Reagan as 36 cameras capture his daily foibles, such as diaper time, and trying to associate that brownish-gray crust on his chin with the word oatmeal. The History Channel will officially change its name to the Hitler Channel and broadcast its latest find, the only three-dimensional color footage of the Third Reich, including Dr. Joseph Mengele looming in and out of focus with a speculum. Long Island's growing Spanish community will now get a fourth channel, WHBO, which translates all the movies on HBO 7 into Castilian and starts them 3 minutes later than the movies on HBO 6 that are translated into Esperanto. IFC, the independent film channel, will remain free of commercials and dedicated to offering quality movies out of the mainstream for discerning audiences. please be assured that Cablevision will continue trying to change all that to make the station more viewer-friendly. We have added IFC2, which kicks off in January with a month-long documentary festival. The movie Crumb will be shown over and 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 over again. Speaking of which, if you're a Saturday Night Live fan, and who isn't, you'll be happy to know that rebroadcasts of SNL will now not only be seen on NBC, Comedy Central, and E, but also TV Land, FX, AE, and the Turner Network. Sketches written by women will be used as fillers on the Lifetime and We channels. Sketches featuring Garrett Morris and Eddie Murphy and Chris Rock will appear on BET, and the Louise Lasser episode from 1975 will be shown on the Sci-Fi Channel. Public access will be cut back to make room for the brand new Cablevision shopping network, in which viewers bid on which movies they'll get to see on pay-per-view a month later. Bowing to legal pressure to include all of the Americas in its programming, the American Movie Channel will now show Canadian movies, as well as Mexican wrestling films and two-reelers starring that south-of-the-border cut-up, Cantinflas. To gain a wider audience, the American Movie Channel has also changed the definition of the phrase old movies to mean any film made before 2000 but after 1988. There will be 8 new pay-per-view channels and 3 more home shopping channels, all with picture-in-picture so they can be watched simultaneously. FCC laws forbid us from doing away with public access entirely, so there will still be homegrown local programming on Channel 71 between 3 a.m. and 4:30 a.m. every third Sunday except in July. And to demonstrate Cablevision's openness to criticism and viewer comments, public access host Glendora will be getting her own variety show featuring corny jokes, monologues, and those oh-so-nutty legal transcripts. Gotta love her! Speaking of the FCC, the government also forbids Cablevision from airing hardcore pornography, so Playboy and the Spice Channel will still refrain from showing erections, penetrations, and ejaculations. However, to compensate, Animal Planet will be adding a new show to its schedule. It's called Let's Watch Animals. Daisy Fuentes hosts and participates. We know that as TV viewers, you have other options besides Cablevision, such as, give me a minute. Oh, satellite dishes, of course. Or you can just put the old aerial on the roof and twist towards the sun. But we think you'll stay with us, despite the recent price alterations, because, you know, we're constantly trying to improve reception, customer service, and the range of programming. In fact, it's not a deal yet, but we're very close to signing for a second weather channel and a sports channel devoted to elementary school gymnastic competitions from around the world. Wow! And a note for you folks looking for our oscilloscope and test patterns, they're still on channel 117 in digital format. Further proof of the superior choice and unparalleled value you get with Cablevision of Wrong Island. We will now repeat this message on channel 71 over and 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 over.